What's going on? What's going on? It is July, end of July, and that means basically it is time for the Robinhood Challenge monthly update. So that means basically that we got to go over what happened this month. So as you can see, still at about 40 bucks pretty much. I'm at what I started this account, which I think I started it over. It's getting close to the 2 year mark. But I had peaks and valleys. A couple months ago, I basically I was in Bitcoin hell because literally my account, I could show you, my account was literally at as low as 10 bucks at $9.82. So I literally man went $364. 364% to get as high as $47. I mean, I just pretty much just cut my losses. I said, okay, cryptos, it's just in hell right now. Let me get out of here and let me ride this wave. And I came roaring back like a lion about May 6th. And got my stash back, got my money back up, and actually got my account in a positive because basically for a long time, my account, man, I was teetering. I was trying to figure it out. I was just like, man, just going up and down. And then I hit rock bottom. Around March, like right when COVID was at its pre-panic, where people were stocking up the grocery stores and everything like that. And then I traded some options. That's why the account says negative. But I could show you basically that because I'm using the web account, so I could show you my history. Basically, you guys, I really don't care if you know my first and last name because pretty much I already sell everything online. You bought something from me, you already know my name. But basically, let's see here. History. So, yeah. So basically for this month, I was, this was basically today. I bought 200 shares of Zion Oil and Gas. It's like one of the cheapest oil company stocks you could buy. And I want to just put out, I never really put out a disclaimer. Yeah, I'm not any type of expert, obviously, or anything like that. I'm not bad because I still got my same money that I started with over a year ago. Plus, I'm in a positive $2, but I am not a financial expert. I don't give any rock solid advice on what you should do. Trade at your own risk, is just as I do. So don't take my word for any type of pick that you should just blow, your entire mortgage or rent payment towards these stocks. This is not from any advice that I give you because I give pretty much just opinions off of my trades. I am not any type of financial trading expert, at least not yet. But as you can see, this is what I've been doing. I'll go as far as I can go into the month. Let me see here. Let me go back. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. So I bought Zion Oil and Gas today, 200 shares. I just figured oil is gonna kind of spike up. That's why I did it. Lipocene, I actually hold from another. I have like I have another brokerage account with Ally, and I actually that account was crazy because real briefly, I literally had pennies in there, and what happened was I had a couple shares. I think I might only even had one share of DCTH. And DCTH did some type of reverse stock split. And I literally came out with like 20 something dollars, like almost $30. And I literally, it's almost miraculous, like where my, my Ally account went from like, I had like some change in there. So like now I have like over $45 because I have 30 shares of this company here, Lipocene. This is a pharmaceutical company. So I just thought I'd buy some, but I got out of it real quick. But that's what I did July 28th. July 28th also bought some Avino silver and gold mine stocks. Gold was bullish because the market was pretty volatile. So a lot of people was shelling their money in the gold. That's why I did that. But I made a little money off of that, but not much. So I got into Lipocene. Dogecoin, I tried that again. So it's nothing is going, at least not fast. If I really had the patience, I would just buy a whole shitload of Dogecoin, like, I don't know, 300,000 Dogecoins and just let them sit. But this account, I really don't have the patience or the money to really do that yet. But yeah, bought Avino silver mine again. Got into that. I bought ADT because I'm gonna go over my projections in another video. But I bought ADT because basically I was figuring, and I still do, that security will go up because I'm thinking that basically because of unemployment and because of just how things are, people might even exhaust their unemployment benefits. That basically I figured that any security products will go up, and I also know that home stocks will go up, like anything related to home, Lowe's, Home Depot, anything like building materials, and anything related to like even REITs, like Redfin is something that I'm kind of looking into too, because people are actually buying properties because you're gonna have people that's losing their house. They're gonna lose their house from foreclosures. People are gonna get evicted, and then a lot of times when landlords evict, they might get a tenant that is not paying rent as well, and then they might even have long periods where they just don't have any tenant at all, and then they're just basically taking a loss every month. So it's gonna be really really shitty for I don't know how long, as far as the evictions and foreclosures. I mean, this is just simple logic. I'm gonna, like I said, go over that in another video. But that's why I bought ADT. Did I make a little money with it? Probably not much at all. But that's why I bought ADT. And I tried to buy some oil again, but oil is not spiking like I wanted to spike, as far as at least the stocks that I bought. I bought gold again. This is Gold Resource. I usually, when I get in a trade, I put a stop loss immediately, because basically that you want to protect. One of the reasons why I got my account higher than I had it is because I learned the strategy of stop loss. I learned the importance of it, because basically that is how you protect your capital and your investments. I mean, in your profits. You put it. Your stop loss is basically you basically you set the price where if it goes below that price, the you can set it where it puts a market order or a limit order automatically. It trades out that those shares that you have or whatever shares that you set in the stop loss. And doing that, you could go about your life, your daily comings and goings. And you don't have to worry about checking your account. The beautiful thing about having an online brokerage technology software. You can basically set it almost like a bot where it just will automatically trade those shares and put a stop loss in. So if the count dips below a certain point, you gonna hedge your risk with that stop loss. So that's why I did that, and bought some gold again. Garrett Motion makes superchargers. Made a little money with this because like I said, when I saw the projections that not only will there be foreclosures possibly and also evictions, there's also going to be a repo market. It's going to also be a bunch of people losing their cars. A lot of where you have a glutton of supply, with the demand, or even just with not much demand at all, people gonna buy. It's people that not everybody is broke, not everybody is poor. A lot of people are, but it's people with large sums of money. It's corporations, companies, small, medium, large, that will buy up houses, cars in bulk. So, like for example, when you get a car that's used, that's why AutoZone. I could look that up real quick and show you. So, AutoZone is on fire, literally on fire. They've been that way for a minute, actually. And they're one of the companies that you really need to watch because they have a good portion of the used car repair market. So if you can see, let's just go 5 years because that just shows a good picture. So you can see like 2017, they're $500 a share, which is pretty high. Let's go to the max and get to the meat of the potatoes. So they IPO'd in 1991, which is, I was really young then, just a little boy. But as you can see now, they really started taking off, about, really like about here, about 2000, early 2000s. Basically, probably because of e-commerce. Now people can like go on their site and then buy stuff. You see, this is the power of e-commerce and also just online technology at all, because they basically can just order parts. They can order everything automated, everything, through just online ordering. That's why you see all these trucks on the road. You ever wonder why you see all these trucks? Because basically you could just point and click ordering your inventory, and then even they have software that when as soon as the inventory gets low, it'll trigger the warehouse to order more of the particular product once it gets low. Once it keeps scanning, people buying stuff, it just the system, and I'm sure they have the same system where basically once the product gets low, they just automatically trigger a buy order to the warehouses or to the manufacturers that they have business with to order products to bring them in to the store. So they literally would have a constant resupply according to how much products they sell. And they dipped 2017 actually to about where they were 2 or 3 years ago, and this was the time this was a sweet spot to actually buy. I would say that's like a widow's peak. Like you see that widow's peak right there, that's something right there to look at. When you ever see a widow's peak right there, that is something that you need to want to look at. And actually, this is you see this also, this W. See this W? I mean, like that's like winner chicken dinner right there. I mean, now from 2017, you would have to wait for that full W to go through. And then from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like it might dip a little bit. It might, if it follows the same pattern, it'll dip a little bit and then go back up. But that's just if the pattern, if it does the same thing, who knows? I mean, like I say, I'm not an expert, but just following this pattern right here. But I'll tell you one stock that I really like, because O'Reilly is their competitor, and I'll just do the 6 month on them. They're pretty high. They're kind of where AutoZone was a couple years ago, but you still can get in because they're low. But one thing I like about O'Reilly's is that basically they're O'Reilly's they have a veterans discount. Okay, so all I mess with is O'Reilly's, because basically I get 10% off using my veterans discount. It's no reason for me to go to AutoZone, because I'm basically just getting my tax taken off and just maybe like 2 or 3% off the top because I'm using my discount. That's the same thing with Lowe's. Lowe's, they actually do veterans discounts too, and I go there to get all my home goods, any materials, anything I need. I go there because they give a discount, and this is going to probably most likely go up because, like I said, I think that people are continuing to buy homes. Even my broke ass, I just bought a house. Well, I didn't buy it, but I got a contract on it. So, it's pretty much like an open season right here, because you got a glutton of houses on the market. So, I mean, it's people are buying like crazy. So as you can see here, 148, Home Depot's kind of dipped off. Let's see here, 6 months. So they kind of taking off because people have been in the house, they're in the house more, and they starting to notice like, damn, I need to fix these gutters. And then people literally are going to Home Depot to just fix up their house because they're in their house more, and they're like trying to make it comfortable for them. They're trying to, make it, where it pretty much is really comfortable. So here's the thing that, I always try to look at the max when I'm looking at a company. This stock IPO, and like literally I was a baby, and it was literally a penny stock. So it was 2 cents in 81. Oh man, that's something, boy. So when people be like, man, I don't mess with penny stocks, you want to mess with penny stocks. You definitely want to mess with penny stocks, because that was like almost 40 years ago. But look at it today. You would have to really, really believe that this company was gonna take off, but you really wouldn't have had to wait that long, because they showed a steady progression over the years. Okay, over the years they just kept going and going and going. So if you see a company like this, now, and you seeing a slow and steady progression, if you can, you want to just, man, like unload on penny stocks. You just want to, like, if you really can do it, because look at this. I mean, this company, Home Depot, was a true penny stock company. 2 cents, 1981, September 25th. And look at it now. Okay. Um, just, you know, it's just incredible. You know what I'm saying? So let me look at Lowe's, see when they IPO'd. So they actually IPO'd around the same time, actually earlier. Actually, a little bit before I was born. And they were also a penny stock. So as you can see, they did the same thing as Home Depot. Slow and steady progression, and then just take off, boom. You know what I'm saying? So you want to look at that. But let's go back to the trades for the month. And I also bought the VIX Pro Shares UVXY. I buy this because when the market is really volatile and it starts going off, like usually when the market is down, I buy the VIX because it's a short stock. It shorts the VIX. That's literally what it is. So a lot of times I get in on that, and you could make some money off of it. But I in this case I didn't. It went down. The market went back up, and then it went this actual ETF went down in price. So I got out of it. This company here, Sequential Brands Group, and let me actually try to look this one up too, because I was thinking about this company today, because they actually have. Let's see here. Let me do a 1 month. See this. Oh my God. I don't know if they did a reverse stock split or what, but I lost out on this. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why you want to like set alerts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning, like I swear to God, I am learning this, everything I can about buying and trading stocks. So I don't really know what happened with this particular company, but I definitely was watching them because they actually have a lot of brands. So let me open actually what they actually have. So they have a lot of companies that they own, and it's basically clothing companies. And it's like literally people are buying a lot of clothes. I go in the Burlington Coat Factory. They are out of stock with clothes. Ross, a lot of these different, stores are out of what I'm saying, stock, because people are buying a lot of these. So I literally shot myself in the foot, as you can see. This is kind of embarrassing, but it happens. That's why I do this, and then I learn from it. I don't really know. Let me actually see what happened, because maybe they did a reverse stock split or something. I don't really know what happened, because it just shot up. Let me see what Bloomberg says about this one. So it doesn't say anything about they did a reverse stock split. If you know anything about this company, please put something in the comment section. But this is another one I lost out on, because I sold it when it was 21 cents. So let me see. No, all right. I even remember the ticker. So where I'm at, let me see where I messed up at. I messed up at July 24th. That's when I shot myself in the head. I literally, if I would have waited 10 days, I'd have probably been. Well, let's see how rich I would have been. Uh, let's see here. So I had 200 shares in here in Robinhood. If I have other accounts, I had hundreds of dollars in. I could have easily bought. I actually did buy 1,000 shares of this, but my patience level is really, it's something I'm working on. But man, I mean, literally, how much money did I miss out on? I missed out on $1,000 in my Robinhood account, not waiting 10 freaking days. 10 days. Because I literally would have rolled this out. It didn't even go down. It just went straight up. It didn't start going down to the 28th of July. So, this is this is one reason why I do this. Like I said, it's just to go over where I missed out at. So I bought Neo. Let's see what Neo's doing. About Neo, $12.70, but it went down, and that's when I sold off. So Sci-Fi, not even sure what they do, but I think I found something about them. Okay, yeah, they're like an IT company. I bought them, and it was I would have made a little bit of money if I held them, but not much. XEXELA. Let's see what they're talking about. This is a technology company as well. Because I was listening to people and they were saying you should invest in tech. You should invest in tech. And I just scanned some companies that were like really cheap, and I bought them. I didn't really put that much analysis in them. But this is another one that I've kind of been watching. Top Ships. So they are basically a shipping company. They do like international shipping. But the one thing I don't like about them is it's very risky. I mean, all of these stocks are risky, but this is on the delinquent list on I think, what are they traded on? On NASDAQ, they're on the delinquency list. So you only have so long before they just make you an OTC stock. They kick you off. They kick you out of the NASDAQ. So this company is really struggling, primarily because of COVID. Because let's do the 6 month on it. So yeah, it was like before March 30th, it was 54 cents, and then it just dropped off the market. It was higher, it's like 70 cents. We do 1 year on it. Like, yeah, so July was like $7.44. That's what I was looking at. Cause I was like, I'm all for risk, decent, not risk where I'm gonna lose everything, but I mean, this was what I was looking at, and it's like, man, I mean, whenever things get back, I mean, this is one company that, basically, I want to try to cash in on this guy, because this company, man, they got a shipping company that they ship goods from international waters, so I mean, like I say, this was up $7. I mean, just last year, so it just flattened out, and this is because of the pandemic. Basically, this is pandemic related. And I bought Neo again. That's pretty much it, man, for the month. That's pretty much what I did. I got a whole bunch of people. I got some people talking. Okay, let's see. My favorite fan. Enter the loyalty. What would you think about Bitcoin Gold? I don't really know what do you mean by that. Bitcoin versus gold. I don't know. Where is that? I have no idea what that is. Do you like Bitcoin gold? What exactly can a person do with Bitcoin? Can a person trade it for money? Check out Wendy's. Yeah, I was busy, man, doing my little analysis, man. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but yeah. Anyways, let me see here. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the July update for Robinhood. I kind of feel a little bad about Sequential Brands Group. That'd have been nice to have a nice little $1,000. And then wait, let me show before I get off of here. Let me show again. Let me show actually my Robinhood again, because what I want to show is that I have not made any deposits. So you can see this is a legitimate challenge. Some people, they do a challenge and they give up or whatever. They do this and do that. This is actually a legitimate challenge here. So let me show my history. I mean, if you see my history, it will show if I did any deposits or anything like that. So I have not made any deposits, any deposits in this account. This is all trading, and I'm gonna have to edit this video because I put out some information that I'm gonna have to edit out. But yeah, this is like all this is all trades. I have not made any deposits. I've not taken no money out this account. This is all trading. You know what I'm saying? So this is legitimate. Like, this is the actual history. So yeah, this is a legitimate account. If I blow up, I think about, okay, this is what's gonna happen if I blow up on this. And like I say, I'm already at 40 some dollars. I done made $2. I'm $2 in here, a positive, and I'm learning, because now I'm gonna pay attention to alerts. I'm gonna make alerts. I'm probably gonna make my account's probably gonna double after that, because I noticed, and I've been noticing this for years. I pick the right stocks, but I just like pick them at the wrong time, and then I don't have the patience to watch them and monitor them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my alert game up. So get my alert game up is gonna make me where, like, that one big miss that I missed out on with Sequential Brands Group, I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna ride it like the wave. You know what I'm saying? So basically, with that being said, I'm gonna learn these alerts. That's my next rule of strategy, because that's what I'm finding, that I'm picking these stocks, picking good ones. I've been picking good ones for years, but I be missing out because I be busy. I'm working, you know what I'm saying? And it's like an old saying, Rockefeller said, John D. Rockefeller said, a lot of people don't have any time to make money because they too busy working. And it's like that. Literally, I work a day job and I do all these different businesses, and I'll be missing out. It's hard for me to track all of these stocks. I even have watch lists and all this stuff, but you go and miss things. I'm only human. Okay. So like I say, I'm going to get my alert game back up, and I'm going to get this kicked off. And hopefully I won't miss as much, because like I said, I pick good stocks. Not all the time, but I mean, some stocks I pick, and they're pretty good. and it's like literally life changing. Cause like $1,000 in my account, you know what I could do with that? I wouldn't take none of that out because I wouldn't stop the challenge. I'd keep that shit going. Now, I say that because I don't have $1,000 in my account, but I probably would take some money out at that point because I mean I got $1,000. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look at it, man. I mean, because like $1,000, if I had $1,000 in my account, that would literally propel me to make more money. Because when this gets off, when this takes off, when it's like where I'm at $100,000, now I'm gonna be getting phone calls. They gonna be reaching out to me, trying to do interviews and everything like that. And I get this boy up to $1 million. I'm gonna have. I would imagine I'm gonna have, man, trading companies asking me to come work for them, and then they gonna trade. They gonna like offer me like a salary and all this other stuff, and then plus, probably like they're gonna be like, they're gonna train me how to work, how to actually, be better at it, and do other advanced like financial trading strategies and all this other stuff, and give me a nice little salary, and I'll probably take it because I know I'm good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know I am. I've been doing it for so long. I just have to learn, where I'm messing up. And that's why I do these updates, because I've learned a lot since I started. But if this thing actually bust wide open, I mean, I'm gonna literally I'm not gonna be the broke genius no more. That's gonna be gone. I'm just gonna be the genius or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be broke no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal here. I mean, I'm not giving up this challenge. I've thought about it, because sometimes it takes a long time to do these videos. I mean, I literally took a long time to do this video, but I'm not giving up. I like this. I like doing a stream because it's a lot easier to do actually. I just get it out there, even though right now I got to do some edits because, it's just, I don't know. It's just some stuff I got to do that I showed that I didn't want to show, but I mean, I'm okay with it. But, yeah, it's a lot to learn, but if I do take off, man, I'm definitely gonna enjoy the takeoff. So yeah, this is Broke Genius. This is Robinhood monthly update. July. Hopefully August is a lot better. Hopefully it is, because like I say, I'm definitely gonna be doing some alerts, and some things that I miss, I won't be missing out on. I'm sitting pretty good because like I had for a while my account was like less than $20 for over a year. My account was below $20, man. I wasn't even positive for over a year. So I'm positive, $40+ in the account. So I just have to just be consistent, just take this thing off. So if I took the account to 300%, you know what I'm saying, I should be able to do this, take this $40 that I have and just take it off. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk you too much to death. Just basically, just keep learning, man. And if you're watching these videos and you like it, definitely let me know in the comment section. I definitely know the power of money and fame. So when this thing start taking off, man, I ain't gonna even worry. I know I'm gonna have a bunch of bandwagon, followers then, but probably people asking me for their handout, but that's all good. Now still hustling, trying to get it up. That's all, folks.